With Charlie Strong changing titles and responsibilities down there, what does that do to you as a coordinator in preparing?
You know, you've got to be ready to make some in-game adjustments. You know, that may change some, they may not. You know, we're obviously not going to know that ahead of time. So, you know, you've got a game plan, you know, based on what you've seen, based on what you can do well, and be ready to adjust.
Bob had said today that, you know, his fingerprints are already all over that defense. Do you expect really? Is it really have to change your preparation that much? Because you know his history, and they are running pretty much what he did as a coordinator.
Yeah, I mean, that's no doubt. I mean, you know, as a head coach, I'm sure he was already very involved in it, you know, anyways, and would probably only sign off on something that he agreed with running anyways. But if it did change our preparation, I wouldn't say either way. So.
What about the chances of Alvarez to play, and what do you see up front as your combination of guys that you think you might be able to go with?
Well, the good and bad is we've worked about 10 different combinations, so we're gaining some confidence in the fact that we can, you know, interchange those guys if we have to. You know, I mean, Alex Dalton worked, you know, backup center all week, and then the second play of the game, he's in there, or, you know, the second series of the game, he's in there at right guard, you know, and so those guys did a great job last week of having to play different positions. Alvy's, you know, progressing nicely. We think there's a good shot that we'll have him this week. But those other guys are progressing too. So now it's, you know, we've got to settle in on a lineup, and to our guys' credit, they've made it, you know, tough on us as far as making decisions, because we've got a lot of guys that have played well. So
Was Bobby Evans back at?
Yeah, Bobby's doing good.
Any idea who you'll be able to go with at this point?
Not yet. You know, we've got to see how some of these guys, you know, some of those guys progress health-wise. I think that will clarify itself more in the next 2 days.
Lincoln, not many teams have that kind of depth in the offensive line. That was something that Coach Beanbo was striving for. It looks like he got there. I mean, you guys have a number of guys you can go with.
It's paid off so far. You know, I don't know that we had this much, you know, adversity or this many injuries or whatever the entire year last year up front. You know, and our guys have dealt with it. We've handled it through a demanding early schedule, and you know, I think they've been the strongest part consistently of our offense so far, and have, you know, just total expectations, regardless if we have a few more injuries or this or that, total expectations that they'll continue to get better and better.